Kia ora, and welcome to the Master of Energy webinar at the University of Auckland. My name is Bart van Kempen. I'm a lecturer at the Faculty of Engineering and Design at the University of Auckland, and I'm Program Director for this Master of Energy program. My original background is as an electrical engineer, and I also did a Master's in Public Administration, all in my home country in the Netherlands. And then I worked for many years all around the world for United Nations and as a consulting engineer, especially Southeast Asia, Latin America and Africa, until I came back home to New Zealand about 20 years ago and started my PhD here and then started the Master of Energy program here at the University of Auckland. With us, we have two students, actually one past student who's working in the energy sector now, Aulia, and one present student, Georgina. Georgina, you mind introducing yourself?
Of course. My full name is Georgina Isabela Cayo Suazo. I'm from Honduras. My background is in energy engineering. That's my bachelor's degree. And I'm currently completing the Master of Energy program.
Thank you. And you, Aulia?
Hello, my name is Aulia. I am from Indonesia. I'm currently enrolled as a PhD student with research of geothermal energy. I came from the background of petroleum engineering for my undergraduates, and then I continue taking the Master of Energy program at the University of Auckland. Since 2014, I also work for the Indonesian Ministry of Energy and Mineral Resources.
You first finished your Master of Energy, then went back, and then now I've come back to New Zealand to do your PhD.
Yeah.
To say a little bit about the Master of Energy program, we've got two versions, 1 year 120-point version, but most of our students do the 1.5 year 180-point version of our program. Program is special because it's taught in the Faculty of Engineering and Design, but we have students with a background in commerce, business, and science as well. The purpose of our program is to give everybody the same background. So we all do 2 core courses in energy technology and energy economics. And then students specialize in whatever area they want to specialize in. We've got 5 main specializations or study tracks, as we call them. The main one is geothermal energy, because New Zealand is a small country, but is very big in geothermal. And our Geothermal Institute is one of the leaders around the world in this subject. So about half of our students do that specialization. And then we have specializations in wind energy, mechanical engineering, in power systems integration, electrical engineering, disaster risk management. And then we have a specialization in energy economics. Students do 2 core courses and a 60-point research project in whatever field of specialization they want to. And they choose a whole series of electives from our study tracks or from other faculties. Those can be courses from the business school or the Faculty of Science. At the bottom of this video should be a web link to our Master of Energy study tracks and electives page, which gives you a better idea of what you can choose. Career-wise, many of the students that we have come to us with a couple of years of experience already in the energy sector. They specialize, often they retrain in another area. Many have, like Alia, an original background in petroleum engineering and want to convert to a renewable energy direction, geothermal energy. And then they go back and most of them find a job in the energy sector with the power companies, transmission companies, ministries, or also with several NGOs. Many of our students come with scholarships, especially international students. There's many scholarships available, especially the New Zealand Aid Manaki scholarships for our international students. And many come from Indonesia with the Indonesian LPDP scholarship. And there's a couple of specialized domestic scholarships, especially the Energy Education Trust New Zealand. But I shouldn't be talking all the time. Maybe can I start with you again, Georgina? Why did you choose the Master of Energy?
Sure. My background is in energy engineering, so I was able to learn a lot about all of the renewable energy resources out there, generation, and also just the general transmission distribution sectors. but I really was attracted into the geothermal energy field, and I saw potential in Honduras for development in that area. So I wanted to specialize in that. And then I found the Master of Energy program and its geothermal energy track. So I was immediately drawn to it, and that's why I chose it.
Good.
As well as because you mentioned the Manaki scholarship. So thankfully, I was able to apply to it and got it. So my dreams were just coming true.
Yeah, and I happen to have worked in Honduras, and I know they have a lot of geothermal potential, not to be tapped still.
Yes.
Then Aulia, why did you originally choose the Master of Energy?
I came from the Bachelor of Petroleum Engineering, but my work in the ministry requires a broader view in the energy sectors. That's why I choose to continue my master degree in the Master of Energy program at the University of Auckland, so that I can expand my knowledge, and hopefully it can help with my works in order to make a policy brief and policy recommendation for my superiors and the decision makers.
You can't maybe say yet how the Master of Energy has helped you, but what perspective do you have when you go back? What do you want to do with your Master of Energy?
Well, Honduras, like everyone in the planet, is working towards an energy transition, moving from producing our electricity and just energy consumption in general from fossil fuels or firewood, for example, into more renewable resources that works towards sustainability. So I think, like you said, geothermal energy has a lot of potential, not only in power generation, but also direct heat use technologies. And that's the focus that I'm on right now. How can I help build those policies, build those regulatory frameworks, technical frameworks? And what better place than New Zealand, like you mentioned, this is one of a world leading industry for geothermal. So I want to learn everything I can, what is being done here, what I can do for Honduras, what can be done over there.
Yeah.
And that's my focus.
That's good. Yeah, maybe we can transition them, because many people ask us what kind of research projects and what kind of research experience does one have. You already started, or maybe you can tell a bit more about what kind of research you're doing?
Yeah, so my research project right now is what are the opportunities for direct use technologies of geothermal energy can be applied in Honduras, which is obviously gonna be different than New Zealand because it's different climates and different economy. So I'm studying what those economic activities that can benefit from direct heat from geothermal energy resources, how can that be utilized? And then assess the economic, technical feasibilities for those resources.
So from all those different perspective discipline. Yeah, no, that's good. That's what we want to talk about. That's what we want to teach and research. And Aulia, what was your research project like?
Public policy in geothermal energy. I studied the economic feasibility to develop geothermal projects in eastern part of Indonesia.
Yeah.
Because the eastern part of Indonesia, although the population is not big, but the energy demands is very essential for our brother and sister in Indonesia, in eastern of Indonesia. And one of the sustainable and also affordable energy option is geothermal energy. That's why I choose the topic of developing geothermal energy projects, especially for electricity in the eastern part of Indonesia, and assessing how is the economic, the environmental, and also the policy recommendations to develop these geothermal projects.
So again, the multiple perspective, multiple disciplines.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's what indeed the focus of our Master of Energy program is. So, Georgina, did you have any hesitations going back to study again?
There was no hesitation. I really wanted to, because so energy engineering, my bachelor's degree is very broad. So you get a very broad view into all of that there is within the energy sector. And like you said already, it's very wide. So I really wanted to specialize because not only does Honduras have very few energy experts, even less geothermal experts. So I found my calling, you would say. Like I mentioned also, the Manaki scholarship just made the process a lot easier because I already knew the Master of Energy program and then the geothermal energy track.
Yeah.
So, and then with the Manaki funding, I was all set.
Okay.
And yeah,
Here you are.
and here I am, living my best life.
And how about you, Alia? Because you came back twice, Master of Energy, and
Yes.
more study as a PhD. So
Yeah,
how did that work?
it's also an evidence that I didn't have any hesitation to continue my study to master and also doctor degree right now.
Good.
And even more after graduating from Master of Energy program, I also have more confidence in research and publications. And that's why I wanted to study it again to pursue my PhD degree in the same university.
So, Georgina, how are you combining studying with your other life commitments and work?
Yeah, so currently I'm not working. But, well, you could say like just balancing my studies, my social life, and also just enjoying the country. I feel like I have a good balance because I have a very good support system.
Yeah.
So even though I'm far from home, my family backs me up in every decision that I do. And then the University of Auckland also offers a lot of opportunities for assistance and specifically the international office. So they provide a lot of support and in everything that I would need or have doubts or even just personal stuff.
Yeah.
And then obviously you as the program director and all of our lecturers are very understanding, and allowing us to just openly ask questions and ask for assistance as well. So I feel like there are multiple points where I can touch and say, oh, I'm not alone in this journey, and I can always count on someone to help me out if I need it.
And may I ask, you also became representative, student rep for the program.
Yeah.
How did that work for you?
Yeah, so it's funny that I mentioned that there are many support points. I was a support point for others. So yeah, I almost always tend to find those leadership roles. So yeah, I was a cohort representative for my 2025 Master of Energy cohort, which were about like 50 people.
Yeah, around 50.
And basically, I was gathering information, feedback, just concerns from my peers, and then bringing over to the lecturers and sometimes even to you, just so that we can all communicate. And if there is something that we can solve together, we do so. And yeah, you were very understanding. So my role was very easy. And I'm glad that I did that because most of basically all of my classmates were very grateful that there was such transparency and community and support.
Yeah, we hope for that community in our student groups. Aulia, do you want to say anything about?
Well, yeah, I quite agree with Georgina, but I'm not gonna lie, but doing the Master of Energy program requires a lot of hard work, especially if you take the geothermal energy option, because during the semester, the classes is from Monday to Friday, from morning until afternoon. You will get assignment, you will get field trip as well as the exam. But I found it's really enjoyable, and the field trip, I think it's also a privilege for our program because we can study and doing a vacation at the same time. And yeah, again, the New Zealand scenery is very beautiful. And despite of the hard work during the semester, we in New Zealand, I also experienced quite a long duration of summer break. So don't worry, we will get the opportunity. We will get enough time to explore New Zealand. And yeah, and there are many supports and services that can help us study and again learning many things, learning new knowledge that maybe we have not imagined before we take the program.
You mean the general engineering, the commercial development courses that you can also do electives in. Yeah, those electives are a part of the study tracks webpage. You can see many of the electives also general development courses for engineers. Yeah, thank you also for listing the hard work in that course. I know that, and you know that, and we're proud of it. Indeed, also sometimes we...
Yeah, because if I can add something, the Master of Energy program is actually multidisciplinary programs, right? And I came from quite a specific bachelor degree, and that's why at that time I felt there's quite many new knowledge, new subjects that I have to learn. But again, I feel very enjoy to learn many things from the program.
And you came back, so
yes,
can't have done that badly. Yeah, and just to say that indeed the Master of Energy has quite a high entry requirement, a GPE of 5.0, which is higher than many of the other engineering programs. So we ask quite a bit of our students, but hopefully we give a lot back as well. So Arya, what were the advantages in your workplace for the Master of Energy program when you went back?
I have been assigned in several new projects and also new opportunities. Although I still work within the geothermal energy area, but I also help my superiors, help the ministry in the term of energy planning and also making several policy brief. Yeah, like for example, policy about the geothermal tariff setting in Indonesia, as well as the energy planning towards the net zero emission for Indonesia.
So you have a bigger impact now.
Yes, and last but not least, I also appointed for as a focal point for the geothermal partnership within the ministry, because my superiors show me that I got quite enough networks after I studying the Master of Energy program at the University of Auckland.
Yeah,
and I'm very happy to get this kind of opportunity.
Yes, also networking is a big part of what we aim to do. Keep in contact with our alumni and sometimes lure them back to come and do a PhD.
Yes,
but we keep contact.
Like for now, I just met a new friend from Honduras. Right? It's a different one between Indonesia and Honduras. It's a different side of the world, but it's very interesting.
Yeah, most of my classmates are Indonesians. You're now my first. But it's actually very good to interact because the Master of Energy does attract a very international cohort. So not only is just Indonesian, there's also like
there's a lot of Filipinos, Vietnam, Malaysia, many Southeast Asia.
A lot of Southeast Asia and also Africa. Africa, and then there are Latinos. There's always Latinos.
And they make a lot of social life in the group.
Yeah.
Good. I think we covered most of the questions. Anything else you want to add?
Well, maybe one more thing, but because I work for the government as a policy analyst, and I found that having friends, having networks from various countries, which also have maybe some of it a similar challenge, but the other things have a different challenge in energy sectors.
Yeah.
But having friends and networks from various countries also help me to do my work at the ministry in terms of sharing knowledge, sharing opinion about the conditions that happens in our country, and maybe we can help each other to give some insights, and at the end we can make a better policy proposal for the decision makers of the challenges of energy sectors in our country.
We certainly hope
Yeah.
we can help in that way.
Yeah, to just add on that, I think you're right. The Master of Energy gives us plenty of opportunities to acquire, if you don't already, the networking skills that are very important. And especially, like you say, you're working for policy making, very important to know how to connect, because we are in a very globalized sector. So it's very important to know how to connect those points. And not only, I mean, you helped us connect with so many people from the industry. You have hosted even, I don't know if you remember, you have hosted like gatherings from industry leaders with just students.
Yeah,
We're
we
able
try to
to-
both in New Zealand invite industry lecturers. Sometimes supervisors can be from the geothermal or other energy industries here. And we try, and our lecturers, our researchers also travel around the world and regularly do alumni events in Indonesia, in the Philippines, in Malaysia, and soon. We don't come that much to Honduras these days anymore, but
just
we'll do our best.
closer.
Okay. Thank you, Georgina. Thank you, Aulia, for sharing your experiences. And thank you all for watching this Master of Energy webinar series. If you've got any further questions, there should be a link in the description box under this video to Ask Auckland Online. That's our University of Auckland Support Center, where you can find more information. And there should be a link to our Master of Energy Information Specialization Study Track pages. Then remains to tell you, just come and join us at the University of Auckland, and I hope to see you soon.